Hey y'all. Mm-hmm. Toki! You know someone was raised correctly when they use a different, you know, sort of vocabulary. You look ravishing. That's not someone built in poverty and despair. Look at my African American. Trixie! Oh, you know I gotta give y'all some body before. That's the only thing they come for. Hey Trixie. Um, what a treat. Trixie, you know me. So you guys know that I don't do Monday shows because I'm employed. But now that I'm not employed, just joking. Um, One of my coworkers that I actually can stand, her birthday is tomorrow, New Year's Eve, right? And I say that women should never work on their birthdays. Men are supposed to just work and die, so we don't really care about them. We don't really fixate on them. But this is a coworker that I actually like, and her birthday's tomorrow, so I said I do not believe in a woman working on her birthday, so let's just switch. And you know what? I just thought about it. It benefits me because tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I wasn't gonna watch, so this is the last show of the year. Um, yeah, I'm not getting a show tomorrow. It's New Year's Eve. People got shit to do. And yeah, so we here. So today, good afternoon, twin mom. Today, we are going to open the show. And I love when, because I'm a narcissist, I love when we open the show with things about me. This is the Me Show. Welcome to the Me Show. I'm your host, Me. Today's topic, me. Right? Love that. Love it more than anything. But I'm just gonna teach y'all a couple of lessons in life. As I navigate through life, I feel like I speak well. So I'm gonna teach y'all what I learned. And I learn something every day. So it is not even a big deal. It's just, when you're living in your moment, you don't even realize what's happening. So I'm here to verbalize it for you. So you guys know last week was Christmas, right? So we're ordering packages. I'm ordering Skip's gifts. He's ordering mine. I'm ordering stuff for myself because it's the holiday. And who better to get you something than you? But anyway, um, the gifts that he bought me arrived. The gift that I bought him still hasn't arrived, even as I spew this story. And then the gift that I bought for myself didn't arrive. But the problem was, and we'll deal with Skip's gift later because he's a man. What did I tell you about men? They live, they die, and girls rule. My gift that I gifted myself was a pair of Prada boots that I wanted to wear to a party. Last night, we were invited to a Jamaican themed party. So in my mind, when I want to dress for a Jamaican party, I think about dressing like a superhero. Keisha Kaur, Gucci Man's wife, just bodysuit, fishnet, over the type. You could do a lot of glitter. You could do a lot of clunky. They love name brand. There's so many ways that you can do a Jamaican theme party. So in my mind, I instantly said bodysuit, fishnet, big clunky boots, high ISIS. So I'm going to show y'all the outfit later. I made my outfit. I ordered the Prada boots 2 weeks ago. Sitting in the window, boots don't come, right? But when you order things around Christmas, things get lost. You see there's a guy working for FedEx right now. He's facing federal time because he just said, they got a lot of seasonal workers. He said, fuck this shit. He dumped the package in the woods and now he's in a cell. You mean, come on, guys. And waiting for a package, you know how it feels. He belongs in that cell. I don't feel bad. And I usually feel bad for people in situations where I shouldn't, but I don't feel bad because I'm missing a package. So anyway, Tuesday, I get in a USP, and this is gonna go out to all the postal workers in the world. Y'all really some piece of shit bitches. Y'all are horrible people, and if you don't understand why, I'm gonna tell you the way this story ends. You'll be like, oh, they're terrible fucking people, because you know how emotionally attached people are to their packages, and y'all still like, right, cool. Anyway, what's the name of this app? Twitch. Anyway. I'm waiting for my Prada boots. The days are getting closer to the event. I have the Superman outfit, my Jamaican outfit, but I don't have the boots. I'm getting anxiety. I'm dreaming I had the boots. I wake up, I don't have the boots. It's just causing chaos in my mind. I get a notification from USPS. Hey Ace, what's going on? We attempted to deliver your package, but no authorized signer. You're a fucking liar. I'm in my living room farting on myself on the couch right now. No one's knocked the door. You guys are into lying. You guys are into breaking people's hearts around the holiday season. Cool. I call 1-800-dickheads, right? Dickhead answers. Hey, we found your package. It is at USPS headquarters, the distributing center. Now, why would it be there? Why would it not be at my local? You don't care? Cool. I drive over to the distributing center. It looks like Lake Crystal, where Jason lives. Jason lives in Lake Crystal. It just looks abandoned. It looks like a setup. And then I go and I'm just talking to somebody. They're like, hey, you don't belong here. This is only for loading and unloading the truck. This is not for regular civilians. And I'm just like, bitch, I got a package. But I also got to be at work in 10 minutes. I'll be back for you, right? This is Friday. All my bar guests are like, Diamond, is everything okay? You look... I'm missing a package. You know men don't care. They're like, ugh. Anyway, it is messing with my functionality at work. It is messing with my temperament in the home. I need my package because I have a party on Sunday. Listen to the day, guys, because this comes into play. On Sunday. I have a party to go to on Sunday. It's Friday. That leaves one day for a miracle because USPS is closed on Sundays. I go to my local post office. I make friends with the girl. The girl wants my Instagram. I don't give it to the girl because I sell Ozempic. You don't need to be in my business. The girl calls her friend that works at the distribution center and promises me, hey girl, I spoke to my homegirl. She bring your package today. What happened was the girl who does your route was on vacation. The guy who took her route didn't know how to get into your building. So every one of your buildings getting their packages today. Rest assured. I said, rest assured. I go home for an hour. Something tells me in my spirit, Diamond, don't rest assured. Niggas gonna tell you anything to get you out their face. I go back. She looks at me like I'm crazy. She goes, is anything wrong? I said, listen, I think you don't understand. I paid a pretty penny for these boots. Today is Saturday. The party's on Sunday. If I don't get the package today, the package is no good to me. I gave a little bit of attitude. Girl, I said it's coming. Okay, until what time do I have until I panic? She says, you have until 7 p.m. My spirit, and I think it's because I'm West Indian. When my spirit leads, I just follow. And this is gonna be the lesson of the story. When your spirit leads, just follow. My spirit told me that it was full of shit. So I go over to the mall. I go to Lenox Mall, and I said, let me find a big Jamaican boot. Nothing resonates with me. Everything's pissing me off. I end up in Forever 21 with a $20 boot. I'm at the register looking like I'm about to throw up. The guy's like, what's wrong? I said, I hate these boots. He said, so why are you buying it? I tell him the story. He gets so sad. He gives me the boots wasn't even $20. He gave me a discount because of my despair. He's just like, it's the holidays. You got a party. I feel bad. It is 7:30. I call Skip. No package delivered. I was lied to. I was given such assurance, but lied to. No boots. Womp, 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 womp. It is now Sunday. There is no USPS on a Sunday. That's what they tell y'all, right? They tell you you cannot get a chicken sandwich. There's 2 things on this earth that you know you're not going to get on a Sunday. A chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A and a package from USPS. Unless you are fucking Dimey D. I'm at work yesterday, a fucking Sunday, and it's dead. You know, the economy and hospitality, they go neck and neck. If it's a week where Christmas just happened, New Year's is about to arrive, and then rent is the day after, you're going to have an empty bar. So I'm already not feeling it. I tell my manager, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home. I don't want to be here and get my boots. I know it sounds really childish, but I got a Jamaican party at 6, and I really wanted to look like Keisha Kaora / Superman, and I'm not feeling these $20 Forever 21 boots. I'm going to just head out. Like, all right, go ahead. Now, this is where the magic happens, in persistence. I'm driving home, and I said, just what if, the distribution center for USPS is open because they have to prepare packages for Monday? What if I could sneak into the building, show despair, but I'm safe. I'm not going to come in there crazy and have someone hear my story. What if? You'll never know unless you try. You make 0% of the shots you don't take. So I call my mom and I call Skip and I say, you know what? I'm going to drive over to that distribution building and I'm going to sneak in. And they told me, take your crazy ass home. It is over. You are going to wear them Forever 21 boots and you will deal. And you know what? My life has been testing the waters my entire life and I ain't drowned yet. Pulls over. I'll call y'all either from jail or from jail. But I'm sneaking in the distribution building. I pulls up to the distribution building for USPS. And there's a girl. And if you ever get this story, I understand your standpoint. But you were a real bitch. You were a real bitch. Nobody fucking cares until it's them. But you're a real little bitch. I pull up. She looks at me like, ma'am, why are you here? Well, you guys happen to have packages. I happen to need one. Needless to say, put it together and you understand my mission. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, ma'am, I have a package in emergency. She wouldn't even let me finish my sentence. Skip was on the phone still. He's like, baby, go home. She don't want to hear from you. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, do you have a manager? I don't know what you're talking about. It took everything in me not to be like, yo, suck my dick. What do you know then, bitch? Because now it's so frustrating when somebody doesn't care because it's not them. I understand, but I don't, right? All right, cool. Maybe I'll try a man. So I'm sitting there. I see a nigga with braids. Hey, I know you're not supposed to, talk to me or let me in. You're actually supposed to escort me off, but I have a package. It's an emergency. I escalated the claim, blah, blah, blah. There is no one that's helping with this package. I don't even want you to help me. Can you tell me who can help me? And he looks like, damn, but it's a girl. Man, if you drive all the way around the back, there's going to be double doors. That's where the managers be at. You ain't see me. Boom. Skirt. Dust smoke in the air. I get to the double doors in the back. It just looked like some shit you're not supposed to be at. There's X's and signs everywhere telling you regular civilians are not supposed to be here. And it's a Sunday. I don't care. I am a habitual line stepper. A habitual line stepper. It has never, ever worked against me. I get to the double doors, and there's a girl pushing out packages, and she's looking at me like, and I'm just like, hey, I'm here for the manager. She's right there. Unbeknownst to me, they've been radioing about me the whole time, saying lock the doors. I just got to the door too quick. Literally, I'm hearing on the dispatch, lock the doors. I walk in, there's a lady looking at me with you're not supposed to be here. And you gotta put your hands up. You just gotta put your hands up to show this is universal through races, species, genders. I come in peace. You can either help me or not. But I'd rather you help me. This is a story of a girl that's very desperate. I lost my package and I need it today. She's just like, but you're not supposed to be here. So I'm backing up like, hey, if you don't want to help me, I understand. This is mental play now. So now you gotta make the person feel bad. But a lot of people don't have compassion. You just gotta see if you throw it at a dart, if it hits. You don't have to help me. This is just a move in desperation. The lady looks at me and she goes, I'll help you outside. Perfect. She comes outside. She brings a little security guard with, look, I could have broke them up. But make them feel like they have power. Oh, no, please, I have a family. She brings a little geek with glasses as her, safety net. And she's asking me, why am I there? You know you're not supposed to be here. She did the tough mom thing. Girl, you're not supposed to be here. It's a Sunday. You're really lucky because I'm in the... Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, girl. I lost my package. It's for an event tonight. I've spent money that I wouldn't have normally spent. I was just feeling good. Now I don't feel so much good. I need the shoes. So she asked me if I had the track number. She goes in the back. The shoes is not there. I done spoke to 2 representatives, a bitch at my local center, a priest. The boots ain't there. She's like, why would they even tell you it was here? Then she, she's a manager, so she has a little extra access to information. She says, baby, your boots are at your local office. I said, that's crazy. I already went there. They told me it was here. She said, and this is what she said. And this is what makes my job hard. people who work for an entity but don't act like they're people outside of it. Because you know when it's your package, you care. But it's a girl who doesn't work for the company and y'all just telling her, it's this way. She's like, that's fucked up. It's not here. So now it's Sunday. Where it's at, I don't have access to. So she fucked up by saying this. And it's crazy because now we're on another side of town from where I live. I got the key to over there, but girl, not today. But then she looked at me and I looked at her. She looked at me. I said, ma'am, I'll give you $100 if you give me the package. She's like, no, I can't take that money from you. I can't take that money from you. I'm going to go do it at the counter on my heart. Okay, whatever, girl. So she gives me her number. I give her my number. And now we wait. It's about 2 o'clock. She says, I get off at 4. If I can, I can. If I can't. You know your mama used to do that. Tell you if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. Just to have you have that please superhero that so they could. I knew she was going to do it because you would have introduced the idea to my brain. 4 o'clock comes. I go to sleep because I get anxiety. So I don't want to look at the clock. I knock myself in the head and I go to sleep. When I wake up, please just have the problem solved. It's the in-between I really can't take. My mama done told me to leave. They was going to kill me and tie me up. I don't know why she's so morbid. Skipper Ray told me I was annoying and nobody want to help nobody annoying. I pushed through and I said, y'all shut up. Because I'm a habitual line stepper and I ain't never failed. I ain't never tripped. She calls me now at about 5:15. 2 hours before the event. Girl, I'm in here and I cannot find your package. It's not here. I'm so sorry I tried. And I'm like, damn. And she goes, wait, what's the name you told me? Because y'all know I got 2 names. I got Julie and I got Diamond. And I'm like, Julie, Diamond, whatever one, but the last name such and such. She said, girl, you was one lucky bitch. Come to the side of the building. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to let you in. Now, I'm the bitch who got a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. I skirt over there, and she still don't trust me. You know how I know she still don't trust me? When somebody's coming to meet you for a transaction, and you got somebody on FaceTime, so in case they kill you, you can say what the assailant looked like. She had her little gay homeboy, and if he's not gay, I'm sorry. I just thought you were gay. Sexuality had nothing to do with it. No. Anyway, he was gay. She had her little homeboy on the phone. And she had it propped up just so he could see what I looked like in case I was crazy. The Ranger came to kill her. And she was like, you got your photo ID, ma'am? And I said, yeah. And then I tried to give her $100. She said, no. I do things out the kindness of my heart. And then I said, first of all, y'all, love Skip to death, but that's one cheap motherfucker. Because when I told Skip, I said, you know what? I'm going to give this woman $100. He said, you just got money to give away? Why are you always giving people money? You want to know why I'm always giving people money? Because there are 8 billion people on earth. 4 of them are good. I don't know math that quick. The rest are evil. So I believe in compensation for the people that I do pass in this journey that are actually humane. I am impressed. Now I am impressed. A person who did something outside of their job scope because they had a pulse and a heart and they understood desperation and they did for someone what they would want done for themselves. The woman wouldn't take my money. It was a no, it was a no, it was a no. But when you want to do something, you will find a way. Oh, you gave me your phone number to let me know when you found the package. Your phone number is going to be attached to your Zelle. $100. Thank you for caring about the incompetence of the people that work under you over at good old USPS. So, not that it's important, but when people are in your ear telling you that you can't do something or give up, you'll never know unless you try. And now I'm going to go down in history as the girl who got a Chick-fil-A sandwich on a Sunday. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. People are going to tell you you can't, and you can. And I'm going to do this for everything. I may end up in jail or something. But anyway, so later I'm going to show y'all the outfit that I made. I am going to show y'all some pictures from the party. And that's that. Okay, another thing before we get into today's news. I decided this morning when I woke up with a hangover, when I tell people something that I did, I'm not going to ever start a story with, tell me if I'm wrong, because I genuinely don't care. I genuinely don't care. If something moves me to execute a certain way, that was me following my spirit. I live long enough to be a spirit girl. Everything is, my mother used to tell me, my spirit telling me, you need to stand in your bed. Tell your spirit to stop blocking my fun. But the spirit is real. So anyway, This story has nothing to do with, I was a dick in this story, but I don't care. After the party, right? Me and Skip drank a whole bottle of Don Julio Rapa by ourselves. We had a couple of friends pass by. We passed out shots. But I was going to make sure I got my money's worth. I went through all of this for the shoes, and I got the outfit, and I'm a drink. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to step out, and I'm at block, and I'm at block. Y'all might be too American to catch on to everything, but just nod and smile. We had a couple of drinks. Skip got upset because I cursed him out in the party. And Skip don't like when I tell his business, but he is mine, so he's my business, so his business is my business. But anyway, I'm taking videos in the party, and I was, taking some videos kissing, and Skip at some point was like, how many times am I going to kiss you? I'm not going to kiss you. And I cursed him out, apparently. So, whatever. He's mad at me. He's like, oh, you're so embarrassing. I am. All you had to do was kiss me. But anyway, as a peace treaty, I drove him over to Wendy's to get some nuggets because he likes nuggets, right? We go to get the nuggets. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. It's 12:40. Wendy's is closing in 20 minutes. This is going to be a lesson about doing what the fuck you feel like doing. I had a homegirl that used to ask me before every story, am I bugging? And she was always bugging. And it was so annoying. I'd rather you bask in bugging than trying to sway the reader that you were right. If you started the story like, yo, I don't give a fuck, this is how I fucking felt, yeah, I would grab my popcorn. But to be like, tell me if I'm bugging. Because the first 3 times I told her she was bugging, she hated me for it. If you live in your truth, I'm jacking that. Whether right or wrong, you know how she is. That's what people want to say. Leave her alone, you know how she is. So this is a story of me knowing how I am. Whether right or wrong, I don't give a fuck. We pull into Wendy's. It's 12:40. This is around the time the workers get a little lazy. Sometimes they don't answer the speaker quick enough because they want you to believe that they're closed and drive off. So it's 12:40. I just got cursed out for cursing Skip out. And I said, let me just get the boy some nuggets so he can shut the fuck up. I just want him to shut up and eat nuggets. I go, hello, nugget place, so y'all open? I didn't say that literally, but nothing. So I drive to the window to order a gargoyle in the window. Very unpleasant, very mean, very black girl. Because I'm a black girl, I know how we get. But I don't do it at work, I only do it to Skip. But anyway, ma'am, you need to drive back around. I can't take your order and there's people behind you. Well, gargoyle, when I spoke to the speaker, you didn't. So what you want me to do? I want you to drive around. I looked at Skip. I said, I done spent people food a couple of times in my teens. I'm going to be quiet. But when you walk away, I'm going to be talking again. I come back around. I don't have an ally in the situation because I already cursed out Skip in the party for not kissing me during the video. So he's not. I said, I'm bugging. He not even responding. He like this. Now I sound like the friend I don't have no more. Yo, tell me if I'm bugging. He don't tell me if I'm bugging. All right. So this is what I do. I go off my own vibes. I go off my own spirit. You can't tell my spirit. You can't supersede my spirit. So I go there and I'm still this is the Libra shit I hate about me. I'm in my head rehearsing how I'm going to curse her out, right? Because I like to get creative with my insults. I get to the window and I say, you know what? People be having days you don't know about. And she handling your food. So this is what we going to do, right, Julie? We going to come with this holier than thou blessing. God bless you. Have a good night. Sometimes deliveries can make people. And if she don't go for it, then we bomb her, right? That's the deal I make with myself. I make deals with myself. I can't act. I'm at the point in life I don't ask nobody for nothing. Y'all don't think like me and y'all don't get the same results. I like my results, so I'm going to go by me. Get to the window. I would like a biggie meal with nuggets, sweet and sour. The drink is fruit punch. For my male companion here with the attitude, let's give him a 10-piece nugget meal and with barbecue sauce. She tells me the total. I pay. I wait patiently until the food is in my possession. She passes the merchandise. And I say to her, God bless you. And she closes. I couldn't even get it out. She closes the window on me. But there's still still a little glimpse of hope for me to get my insults through. I said, this is why you bitches be stuck in the fucking drive-through till y'all fucking grandkids graduate high school. You's a fucking broke bitch. And Lotto made a song about you, Nicole's Brokey, and it goes like this. Brokey, you fat, black, ugly, big back, Big Mac, paddywhack, give a bitch a bone, fucking $2 hoe. And I drove off. The lesson of the story is I don't care if I'm right. I won't ever call someone and say, tell me if I'm bugging. I'm going to start off every story with, this is how I felt. Let me tell you a story about how I felt. And you could either A, tell me you felt it too, or B, tell me you didn't feel it. But what my end conclusion is, I don't give a fuck because my spirit told me to do that. I didn't just pick that off the floor. I followed my spirit. And with that, I'm content. I don't need the approval of someone who could tell me how they would have did it and how they would have knick, knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. So moving forward, guys, do not look for approval from people. Don't look for right or wrong. Do what the fuck you feel like doing because everybody else is doing it. And those nuggets were delicious. You could have coughed and spit in it. I don't give a fuck. I didn't die. I've done worse. All right. Enough about me. And that was fun. That was 26 minutes of just me. I wish I could do it the whole hour. But there's things going on in the world that we needed to talk about, I suppose. And change that grease monkey is amazing. Grease stack those nuggets, bitch. Okay, I love that my viewers are as evil as me. Not more evil, because you guys ain't built for this kind of evil. Yesterday we lost the longest living president in president history. We lost Jimmy Carter, and the first thing I did was Google what year he was born, and he was born, I think, in 1924. And before I say rest in peace to a white man that was born in the 20s, I'm going to have to go back and do some research on him because I cannot foresee a white man that was born in 1924 being for me. So, for right now, we're just going to say rest. We're not going to say rest well or rest in hell. Rest, Jimmy Carter, until I figure out what kind of rest I want you to rest. All right. Another thing. This is the last show for 2025, and I've been seeing people with this. Hi, Rez, my baby. Every fucking year. I'm so judgy. It's so fun. Every year, you guys pull out this illustration and you blame her. You blame her for the year that you're having, and you say you want to kick her off the stairs. You want to pull her bun off. You guys want to snatch off her lashes. I'm going to tell you guys from the bottom of my black heart, if every single year is a bad year for you, you just have a bad life. That's a you thing. That's not a cartoon thing. That bag, she's coming bearing gifts. I see focus. I see peace. I see. Is that mace? No, that's race. What they gotta do with it? Love, God. If you're into a religion, she coming bearing gifts. Every year was the worst year of your life. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I beg you to change your ways. If anything resonates with you this entire episode, if you could stomach me for an hour, accountability is the word of the day. You're not making money, that's you. You're not finding love, that's you. You fat, that's definitely you because I sell Ozempic. I'm tired of telling y'all. You are the problem until you find the solution. Every year you're going to want to beat up a cartoon, okay? This is not Dragon Ball Z. Your hair's not going to turn blonde. You ain't going to start whooping ass. You need to whoop your own ass. So, I just seen somebody talk about and I said, y'all still blaming people for why your lights ain't on? You blaming a cartoon? Y'all are too comfortable. Ooh, that's another topic. Y'all are too comfortable and entitled, and that is becoming your crippling demise. real quick before I get into more topics. There was a topic on the timeline about a girl I know. You guys know her as Trapezoid Mouth. She's from Staten Island. Her and her mom are landlords to a couple of people. And she spewed the most beautiful story I ever heard. And somehow they turned it against her. She left a beautiful message about what her mom was doing. She put, me and my mom are landlords. One of my tenants do not know, but unbeknownst to them, we've been keeping a small portion of their rent, and we're holding it for when one of the kids go to college. She's going to give them a large sum of money back for the kid to go to college. And I said, wow, she better than me, because I would have a fur bikini up and on my ass, up and on my backside. I'm very Jamaican today because of the party I went to yesterday. I'm actually, Skip, I won't stop. My man go out as I like, coming as I like, chop on forward, yeah, too American. I gotta pull back. That's Mac a Diamond. They're holding a portion of the rent, unbeknownst to the tenant, to gift them when the kid goes to college. Do you know what the niggers over at the peanut gallery said? Why don't you just lower the rent? Why are you taking advantage of people and charging big rent? You must not need the money if you have enough to save. Why don't you just lower the rent? Y'all price gouging and y'all bitches and y'all gonna die. Just lower the rent, you evil bitches. What kind of shit is that? How dare you give people back money that's no longer their money? How dare you give them back money that's your money now and give it to them? Y'all are bitches. Matter of fact, die. Religious people say you don't question God. Thank God I'm not religious. Because why did you put me here with people that are so entitled, disgusting, heartless, inhumane, uneducated, lack logic, ugly, fat, and mean? Because what I read was so beautiful, I had to read it 17 times after to see if we read the same thing. So, we are in a time where people are entitled, delusional, evil, retarded, and poor. And that's all I wanted to share. I hate everybody. So, now that I got that hate off my chest, delicious, I'm going to run through some stories about the holiday, right? So we just had a beautiful Christmas. I know I did. I know Skip didn't, because FedEx still has my husband's package. Like, are you guys okay over there at FedEx? And I'm going to tear FedEx up there. Oh, and the lady who helped me is my new friend. So moving forward, any package discrepancies I have, now I have a new USPS supervisor that can help me with packages. So Mom and Skip, just because you guys are funny looking quitters, I got that dog in me. Woof, woof. And it actually works for me. I just had to throw that in their face. Ooh, they don't want to hear from you. You're going to get kidnapped, isn't it? All right. Settle down. All right. Now, last night, USPS plug is next level. When you go with your spirit and you don't give up. That's what I'm trying with this show, man. All right. This, guys, is a picture of Eve and her husband. I want to make it bigger. There has to be a bigger, because I want you guys to notice something. Y'all don't have it on here? Okay, cool. They don't have it on there. That's not a problem. That ain't no problem. Voila. I made it bigger. Now, this is a picture of Eve and her husband on Christmas. Now, do I like interracial dating? No. Is my mom in an interracial marriage? Yes. And she can slide for 2 reasons. She made Jesus Jr. Has to be exempt. Look at me. And she didn't reproduce one of those sandy hair color mulatto nation creations. You know, I'm the last of the Mohicans. She didn't go and, add it to the MWO, Mulatto World Order. So for that, I may let her slide. I'm the last. Now, what I do like about my mom's interracial marriage is that the man had to adapt to her culture and not the other way around. We have a white man, 6'4", German and Irish, that eats curry goat, oxtail, drinks sorrel and morby, and he tries to talk in patois. It's a no-go, but at Christmas, all the ornaments are black Jesuses and we're blackity, black. Not the race that came over, raped and pillaged villages, spread national disease, colonized. I mean, we're not bending your way. You guys had a, 8,000 years head start. So when it comes to you finding love, you have to denounce your ancestors because your ancestors are the evil one. So now you're the only white person in the room. You bent the knee, conceded, and you told us blacks are the superior race, and for that, I let you in. And you are not allowed to procreate with my mother. It's a black family. Now, Eve is in a family portrait that looks reminiscent of the movie Get Out. There is no other color at the table except for the bottle of wine and the lady in the red velvet blouse. That's the only color at the table. Eve, a bottle of wine, and a red blouse. Now, if you agree to enter an interracial family, do not be the token black girl that will end up being the dinner next year. I want to see sprinkles of black. Maybe even a message. I would like to see a do-rag. She used to have short hair like this. Maybe a do-rag at the table to show that you're blackity black. Something. But right now, you look like a hostage. You look like you are in a movie that we know called Get Out. There is a little boy staring at you with pure bliss in his eyes. I don't know where he's going with this look, but if you guys see this picture on the internet, I just want you to open it very, very wide. Not on Eve, but on the little boy that has a devious smirk on his face. Wow. Anyway, I get lost sometimes. I lived long enough to see Eve be a pit bull in a skirt to a whitewashed black woman in a shirt. I don't know what's going on. But not a sister, not a friend, not even a black dog. I would have took a black dog. Something symbolism wise of black. It's reminding me of that friend I told y'all about many, many shows. She is who she dates. If she's dating, and I know Skip was like, again, yeah, it applies. Ha ha ha. My show, my rules. Make your own show. When people become, and I don't know this lady, I'm just really disturbed by an all white Christmas dinner with one black female rapper at the head of the table. Like what? Not a mom, not a dog, not a braid. I would have took one braid. She could have had her whole hair pushed back and bow with one braid over her eye. I don't know. This is creepy. It's also not my life, but it's a show where we talk about other people's life because that's just what we do. We talk about people. But Eve, I know love is blind, but this is disturbing. This is disturbing, and you need to have your own black community. Girl, don't let the crackers in. Anyway, so that's Eve and her seasonless Christmas. Like what the fuck? Speaking of interracial love, so sick of this. I mean, ain't got nothing to do with me, but it's just like, where's the full breeds at? I tell y'all all the time, I like my humans like I like my dogs. Purebred. Pure. When you see the little runt in the litter and he mixed with the Shih Tzu and a horse, how do you use a shorsh? Full breed. Isn't it more value in every other species, they're full breed? But now we get over the humans and the values in the mulattoes. Seems suspicious. But anyway, speaking of interracial love. Aww. NFL player Jeremy Reeves proposes to his girlfriend after the Sunday night football game. And you know, my mind does a real quick 1-2 thing, and you know, it did this. And what I told y'all, I'm not gonna be like, oh, tell me if I'm wrong. Let me tell you how I felt. My brain said, hey, NFL, CTE, Bust Bitches in the Head Incorporated, let them have it. Let them have it. Because all they do is glitch, malfunction, and start swinging. What you want me to do? What they said the science behind it is, these boys go to these white colleges to get the scouts, and on their journey, there's a whole bunch of Beckys and unseasoned mid-white bitches, and they are who they're around, and they're and then they go bust them in the head. So I'm not jealous. I just rather you stick to your own kind, boy. I just want purebreds back in the pool. I just, you know, hey, you like it, I love it. Or not. I don't really. Anyway, so there's more mulattos being made. When the world needed more blacks, they just made. Anyway, more relationship stuff going on. The girl down at Latina Lane.
On that other jet, goddamn. I don't get no rest.
We don't need the sound. The girl over at Latina Lane that was crying for somebody else's man in the jailhouse. She was in the video crying to Young Thug. He was, you know, digging his nose. She's somebody's fiance, and I said, why y'all leaking this video? Y'all ruined 4 people's Christmas. No. Nobody, because Mariah was on the ski slopes with the boy, and she just got gifted a Maybach from. Is that a Negro nose? Oh Lord, y'all. That's. You know we don't play about Negro noses. She got her Maybach. So everybody that was supposed to have a bad Christmas, you know, they didn't let social media ruin their holiday. She got her car. He got all the air that the world has to offer up his nostrils, and order is restored. Love 1, social media 0. Check the scoreboard. I'm tired of you poor people affecting rich people's days. Okay? Because I want to be one of them, so I'm just going to ass kiss them. But anyway, no love lost. She got her car, and all is well with Ghetto World. All right, so Katt Williams, he don't stop. I got 2 stories with Katt Williams. And once y'all told this guy he was, and you know what's so funny? If you ever go on Netflix to watch Katt Williams is not funny. He'll have funny moments, but to me, he not funny. Moments, yes. Entirely no. I like him more as a storyteller, but I think he gets carried away. And the reason I say that, is it on here? Or is it on my Twitter? I think it's on my Twitter. Definitely on my Twitter. Now that he knows that we're listening, he's not stopping with the stories.
You were the one that told Steph Curry to shoot from deep.
Look, it doesn't. Anybody that knows me know I don't claim the shit that I do. That's not part of doing it. It's doing what it is and letting that be it. But I am responsible for the greatest shooter in the NBA without question, right? So now I'm going to tell this story, and the jury will decide whether or not I'm being facetious or not. Here it goes. It's 30 seconds. So at this time that I meet Steph Curry is not in the NBA. I'm hiring Steph Curry to do these. I'm doing these celebrity basketball games for the LA Children and Family Services. I do a celebrity basketball game for them every year, right? You one of the greatest shooters that ever existed. Do you understand that if you take your game to the NBA, that they either have to change something or you'll be the greatest shooter that ever existed. He said, what are you saying? I said, they don't have a defense for the area that you can shoot in. Like, nobody has ever prepared defense for out here. You're taught to run to the three-point line and then start defense. If you can shoot before people can start defense, you'll be the greatest shooter that ever lived. Now, I'm not saying he took that advice and went on to do that, but he took my advice and went on to do that. So,
what's that token? I can't hear him over that jacket I can't afford. He's dressed like a pharaoh. Is that an Egypt? That's hieroglyphics. But it's like he has the science of truth telling down pat. I'll tell you not to believe me, but if it resonates with you, follow me. That's like, oh, he's not shoving it down our throat. This is, and it may very be true. But he makes sure that the mental part of believing someone is there. You give them a little, you pull back, throw some vocabulary in there, a little humor, talk calmly, very calm. You get too excited, and he pushes it out. Not saying it's a lie or not, but damn, you was there for everything. But anyway, so that's his story on creating the best shooter in NBA history, in his opinion. Very debatable. He also gave a story I saw today about Janet. And you know what I would like? I would like, for my comfort, to sleep at night, the people being mentioned just to either confirm or deny said allegation so I can sleep at nights. Because now it's becoming a sleeping issue. It's becoming a sleeping issue for me, baby. So here's a video from the same stand-up. That is definitely hieroglyphics. I can read it. It says don't believe him. Katt Williams expresses remorse for making jokes about Michael Jackson. Janet Jackson says she still loved me despite the jokes. I need to hear Janet in that very childish, low voice admit that she... I got to hear her say it, because when I show you what was said about her brother, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40, it's on site. So, please, celebrities being mentioned, either confirm or deny said allegations, just so I can sleep.
I shouldn't have, honestly. Like, some of these things are the reason that the enemy decides to go ahead and let you be famous, is your...
Also, what he does when telling these stories to get the listener to believe him, he'll throw in social facts to make you believe him. Not saying he's not, but these are the reasons why I believe him. These are the jokes that allow you to become famous, because the enemy, the man, likes when you tear apart your brother. Ooh, that sounds deep, right? Now I want to believe what else comes after this. I'm on to you, motherfucker.
Ability to tear down your own kind, no matter how high they are. On the other hand, my job is to be funny first and to voice the opinion of a group that doesn't get to have their opinion out there, right? So as a black man, if you don't love yourself, I shouldn't have, honestly. Like, some of these things are the reason that the enemy decides you don't love me. So, those were the jokes of a guy that was hurt, by an icon. And so I was telling those jokes. The fact that years later, Janet Jackson said she still loved me despite the jokes that I told about her brother is probably one of the most magnificent things, you know, just because I say a lot of hilarious shit, but it costs me every time, you know, like I'm never unscathed in these situations.
There he goes. You know, relatability, talking slow, vocabulary, social truth. As a comedian, my job is to be funny. Do not think that I go unscathed, because same thing. I tell some jokes and then, you know, I'm bartending, I gotta look over my shoulder because I'm joking on Suge Knight. I'm joking on Big Meech. The relatability. Funniness paramount. Safety after. I do not go unscathed. But hello, good evening, good night, sir. Hello, you. Does that mean you're telling the truth? We'll never know. But I do know these are the kind of jokes you're not gonna
Lil' Kim
my brother and come back.
went to jail for not snitching. Give you that one more again. Not snitching. For doing what your mama told you to do. Didn't your mama ever say, stop tattletelling all the motherfucking time? Look, don't nobody like a tattletale. That's what the fuck she went to prison for. Meanwhile, Michael Jackson is freed in a motherfucker smelling like little boys' booty holes, and I'm supposed to be excited. Fuck Michael. I know I'm supposed to be happy because he used to be black. I know, I remember. Fuck that. Michael forgot he was a nigga. He forgot he was a nigga. He forgot he was a nigga. That it was us supporting him. We had that big ass, greasy ass, bell pepper ass nose. That was us. Then the motherfucker want to get white, and we kept giving the nigga chances and shit with the Villa Lago shit. You know that ain't no real goddamn shit. What nigga you know called Villa Lago? It be a line as big as a motherfucker to catch Villa Lago. Lil' Kim went to jail for...
This is the guy who says he's hilarious. But nonetheless, Janet, if you don't mind, please just whisper us a message and let us know if this actually occurred. So... that is, what's the boy name? I forget his name. Katt Williams and his infamous I Did It First Soulja Boy stories. You know, Soulja Boy is the same thing. He did everything first, and some of this should be true. But anyway, I want this story to go away quick. It's just too much. It's too annoying, and it's been going on too long. So over the weekend, y'all know Royce from Basketball Wives. She is Dwight Howard's baby mom. Dwight Howard got engaged over the weekend from one of them reality star girls. I don't watch nigger TV. I live nigger life. If I want to watch nigger TV, I would literally set up a camera in my home, and you know, I don't want to. Royce is coming for her baby daddy, Dwight Howard. Child, he asked for it, and now I'm going to have to hurt your pockets. My issue is the timing. And it is the trauma that you are talking about innocent people. So I'm going to give you a quick run through of the story, and then we're just going to go back to think about what we're going to have for lunch. Royce, baby mama for Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard likes boys and girls. Not judging, it's just something you should know, a part of the story. The boy, that's what I call everybody, is engaged now. It's all over social media. Now, all of a sudden, you got stories, you got compilations. They're dropping like R. Kelly in the closet stories.
Hey y'all, it's
then if you come with a story that's supposed to be serious, and you're making these Jim Carrey mask faces, I don't want to hear from you. I hate the condescending, passive-aggressive. Well, bitch, tell your story and go, because the tea is freezing cold. Y'all are 20 years ago. The tea is iced tea. This is iced tea. It's winter. I really don't want that, but I'm going to listen because I like gossip.
Royce. And due to a lot of recent occurrences that include lies, fabrications, false accusations, threats, etc., I realized that it's about that time for me to tell my story from the beginning to now. Unfortunately, someone keeps calling my bluff. And when you're an ant fighting an elephant, the only way to eat an elephant is bite by bite. Therefore, I want to let you know that I am a true Cancer zodiac. I told you to leave me alone. I told you not to fuck with me. Yet you still do. So, because of that, I am not Michelle Obama. When they take it low, I do not take it high. I take it to hell. And now, you're going to get what you asked for. I had a baby by Superman, and here's his fucking kryptonite.
Oh, girl. Boo. Child. Somebody throw in the towel. Did the bitch say she was a Cancer? I think that's what I heard. Does she have a last name? Who cares? If you are going to tell a story that involves molestation, abuse, serious topics, I prefer my narrator to not come in like she's doing a Tubi skit. You using metaphors and puns, and it's so performative, bitch. But I'ma listen. I'ma talk shit, but I'ma listen. The girl's name is Amy Lucian. You could see her on nigga TV fighting over other people, man. That's all I remember is because they were saying mean things, but they say mean things about old dark-skinned girls. She said, "This is why I wanted to keep my relationship with Dwight a secret. You threatening to hurt people's pockets. When you all ask me why I keep relationships from my lovely followers, this is why. If it weren't for my castmate posting that video of us, I would have tried my hardest to date him in secrecy for life if possible. When our engagement came out, this followed. Bless everybody." All right. Now, another thing, because I'm just really, on things. If someone you dated molested or abused you, I'm not calling them by their nickname. I'm not calling them Superman. I'm not giving them a larger than life appearance. Unless you are just using a nickname. So in court, you could be like, I never said his name. But it still bothers me. She's like, and this is how I had a baby with Superman part 1. And this is how I had a baby with Superman part 2. Now that's what I call music volume 3. But I'ma listen.
This is my story about how my life changed beginning July 31st, 2004 to now. I had a baby by Superman. July 31st, 2004, I was at the movies at Downtown Disney with 2 of my friends. When 3 male figures walk in, one looking to be about an inch away from being a midget, the other very skinny and he had a bad acne problem, and another one who is extremely tall. As they come over to the concession stand, we are greeted with, "Y'all in my book." Our response was, "What book?" He goes, "My yearbook." I then respond, "No, sweetie, I'm grown." He goes, "No, my magic book."
I don't know about y'all. I told y'all about my attention deficit disorder that's very real. We just gonna skip over volume 1. I can't. She's trying to get a movie role. Let's see if volume 2 picks up.
Hey y'all, it's Royce. And this is my story about how my life changed beginning July 31st, 2004 to now, all because I had a baby by Superman, part 2. We left off with, "I thought you were on birth control." I'd like for it to be noted that I had not been on birth control our entire relationship. He was very aware, and also as to why he was not against it. Also, I'd like for it to be noted that there was no attempt to pull out that particular day, whereas in the past he would move so fast that he would run into the dresser drawers. So let's continue. About a week went on and there was a little bit of communication, and the communication was regarding terminating the pregnancy. I was told that he would help me. I just needed to get to Orlando and we would do it there. I said, okay, not a problem. Just know it has to be a quick turnaround because I have to get back to work. And
lost me again. Hopefully part 3 picks up.
Hey y'all, it's Royce, and I'm back again to tell you about how my life changed beginning July 31st, 2004, and still now, all because I had a baby by Superman, part 3. We are now in January of 2008, and I am at my cousin's house, the same cousin that stays around the corner from him. He calls and he says that he wants to come and have a talk with me. I said, okay. He comes by. Superman is bearing gifts. There's a brand new car outside.
Lost me again, we'll never know. Girl, I hate you. Okay. I think it's time for an update on the Hate Your Guts board. Do I hate her more than Finesse 2 times? Yes. Damon Dash? Yes. Dr. Umar? Kim K? Queen's Flip is irrelevant. Queen's Flip is irrelevant. We're going to take Fat Boy off of here. And we're going to put... Does she have a last name? We're going to put Royce. Royce has entered the top 10. And I feel like she's right on the top of the second half. We still got Nicki reigning as the champ forever. 50, Cameron. Elite Chopper. You're not important enough either. This is going to change as life does. So, welcome Royce to the I Hate Your Guts board. There are no drinks and refreshments, unfortunately. Drink your spit and have a seat and wait till you're called upon. There's more. This trigger warning is where it gets really nasty.
Versus what was being done. So his sister and him coming on my live yesterday and commenting, and I'm so happy I didn't see it because I was just so into speaking. I'm so happy I didn't see it because had I probably would have said a lot more, such as their older brother molesting them. Okay? I'm just going to put it out there. And y'all might be like, oh my God, did she just say that? Yes, the fuck I said it. Because the same thing happened to my son for 5 years and nobody did shit. Okay? So when you're dealing with a family who has had sexual assault and molestation in their family and they hid it, they went to Church. Heal my son. Okay? And it was a half brother, so it wasn't the mother's son, it was the father's older son. But finding out about all this stuff, and I've heard it before, but I didn't hear it necessarily in depth when he was crying on my shoulder about things that had happened to him and his sister. I kept it. But then when it started,
oh baby, you gotta move up. You gotta move up. And that Elite Chopper ain't do nothing but be gay. He ain't do nothing wrong. Not that bad. We are gonna put you at number 4. Because there are innocent people that you dragged into this story and you are sharing their trauma with the world because a gay boy got engaged and you there stuck with his half gay baby and you upset because ain't nobody engaged to you. You think it's okay to talk about rape and molestation, and for that you have to be moved up. So welcome to the top half of the I Hate Your Guts board. Baby, you are number 4. I don't like your story delivery. I don't like your facetiousness. I don't like your trauma bonding. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't like your face. So there's that. Sorry, y'all, if that was so heavy, but I gotta tell the news. The nigga news, that is. So that's where we are with Awkward Face and Gay Boy. So that story's from 20 years ago, and so is this beef. We have Ja Rule denies rumors that 50 Cent purchased a bunch. Okay, so there's a rumor on Twitter that, 50's very petty and bitch-like. There is a rumor that one time, out of pettiness, 50 bought all the tickets to a Ja Rule concert so that the concert would be empty. We ran with it, not gonna lie. And someone brought it up. So we're gonna look at the bottom tweet. That's the tweet that occurred first. Well, be petty with 50 Cent, because remember, he bought all your tickets on Groupon just so your show could be empty. Yeah, that's petty. ASL. Nana don't know what ASL. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ja Rule responds, Katt, You believe this dumb shit? Like I said before, I got 10K for anyone who could produce this footage. Y'all don't be proofreading. I understand how anger works, so I'm just going to let it slide. Produce this footage, photo shit. What city, what venue did this show take place? He adds 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a fat fucking liar. 50 Cent is fat. You know I don't play about weight. He's fat. Probably a fucking liar too. But now here's my thing. I believe that Ja added 50 in hopes, because 50's so reaction based, in hopes that 50 reacts so he can get a second wind of popularity. Maybe even do like a battle, a charity. You know, he likes charities and nobody gets the money. The charity's for him. Firefest. Baby. Just like Royce is from 20 years ago. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All you had to do was clear it up, because I believed it too. I believe that he bought all these because he's that kind of, he's a cancer. Cancer peoples are literally that, cancerous. He's a cancer, he's cancerous, and he's, you know, petty, you know, childish. So thank you for clearing up the rumor, because we believed it. But adding him in the hopes of a second wind of beef and nah. Yeah, but nah. Nah, but nah. But anyway, that's what's going on over in Niggerland. In other news, this is news to me.
Headlines.
Now, before I enlarge in the video, I'm going to read the caption of the tweet, and you guys tell me if you knew this. Crips LLC owner Tia says she trademarked Nipsey Hussle's "The Marathon Continues" after he passed away because people in the streets were trying to extort his estate. 1. The Crips are a registered business now. The Crips, the blue people. Crips LLC owner, when did they get registered? When did they? Okay. Now, and you trademarked "The Marathon Continues" without his brother Sam. Make it make sense.
You know, Crips LLC has applied for a trademark, and, you know, they're trademarking "The Marathon Continues." You know, I believe this happened just a couple months after Nipsey passed in 2019. Mm-hmm. You know, all this happens, you know, so, you know, a lot of people, you know, they were mad at you. I don't think they understood or knew what was going on. You know, can you kind of break down that whole situation?
A lot of people are still mad to this day about me trademarking the marathon. And this is actually the first time I've ever spoken about it publicly. And
ADHD kicked in. All I got is 39 seconds for y'all. The lesson in this story is you can have influence, you can have the idea, you can have the brain, you can have the money, you can have the hustle, you can have the power. If you do not trademark what is yours, there is going to be a person that looks like they have embalming fluid in their face, that LLC'd a street gang, that's going to come and take your idea and monetize off of it because you thought your face card was paramount. This is a woman who took the term "The Marathon Continues" that we know is reserved for Nipsey and his brother Sam's business, and now she is monetizing off of it because while Sam was mourning his brother's death, you know, money isn't everything. So while he's mourning his brother's death, he's not like, oh my God, everybody's saying it, let me trademark it for some money. He was mourning. The crypt keeper said, oops, that looked like it could make me a pretty coin. And you know what else needs to be mine? Crips. Now I got Crips and dips. So anyway, the lesson to be learned in this story is trademark anything you feel passionate about because the crypt keeper is alive and well. In other news, man, do I want to? Where that boy at? Nah, that's not important. Beanie Siegel's like passionate about his cooking truck, and he just don't look like somebody I would eat from. I'll take the bars, but I don't want Beanie Siegel cooking my food. It's in here somewhere, but I just don't feel like it's important enough. There's a lady named Bridget Kelly, and she does podcasts. And I didn't know that she... Okay, wait. He's here. We might as well.
What you cooking, beans?
That menu, that's on the truck.
You can make everything on the menu.
That's my menu.
He said you can make okay.
Everything, anything.
I love that.
Anything. That's another thing. When I went away, one of my stints, I ain't sit on my hands and just...
When I went away. That's jail, y'all. Hey, Dosey, I'm here on a Monday because y'all don't have a show tomorrow. Do not get emotionally attached. Tomorrow's the 31st. People have things to do. Enjoy the Monday show. But yeah, I'm not, I take Feel It in the Air, Bread and Butter. His album, The Becoming, is one of the best albums in rap history. I don't think it's talked about enough. I'm not taking a burrito from Beanie Siegel. I'm not even taking beans from Beans. I just don't feel like. Am I wash things properly? Cook things properly. I just, I don't eat from anybody. And I definitely am not eating from a nigga who be on the corner in Philly doing belly rolls with meatball. I'm so sorry. Give me the bars, not the beans. But anyway, there is a podcaster. Her name is Bridget Kelly, and I did not know she was signed to Rock Nation.
Back to work, and then Jay's like, "Hey, I need you a passport because we're gonna do this. We're gonna do London with Coldplay. We're gonna open for Coldplay." And I was like, "Never been to London. I have a passport, but I've never been to London. But okay,
I can get there.
And I was like, he calls me at work, and I'm under the desk, like, "Hey, I have to call you back." He's like, "Where are you?" Like, "I'm at my job." Like, why are you?
He probably didn't even know she was working.
He laughed and was like, He was like, "Wait."
Yo, you Sag niggas, B. But they laugh at me when I be like, people don't be knowing.
Like, yo.
He's like, this nigga's at work?
He's like, that's what he was like, yo, he's like, "I'm sorry."
But they don't understand reality.
He said, "Run that back." I was like, "I'm at work, Jay. I have a job." I have a job. He was like, "All right, well, I just need you in London on Wednesday. Can you get there?" "Yeah, I'll be there." "All right, cool." He was like, "Yo, and by the way, quit your job. Today's your last day at that job." And I was like, "Okay." And that was the last day of my job.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, "I gotta go. I'm not coming back."
Respect to Hov on that one. But
do you understand that this man is so mythical while being see, it just hit me while I was. Jay-Z is so mythical. An interview with just knowing him is the biggest interview ever. Just to say that, hey, I know him. He told me I quit my job. Jay-Z told you that. People don't get that kind of attention and admiration until they're already in the ground. This nigga's walking alive, scratching his balls right now, twisting his locks, and everything is. So wait, and then what did he say to you? I'm not gonna say that I'm super impressed, but god damn it, that guy is very special. Wasn't she the one of the hosts of Horrible Decisions? No. She had a podcast with one of the hosts from Horrible Decisions, and they impromptu tea. Grab your mugs. One of the girls from Horrible Decision had a podcast with Bridget Kelly. They fell out. Said Horrible Decision host decided to sue Bridget Kelly. And when you sue someone, you have to serve them papers. Bridget Kelly was recently married, and she decided to have her served papers at her wedding. Oh, that's right. You heard me right. She had her papers served to Bridget Kelly at her wedding. And she's still alive to tell the story. So clearly we beef differently, y'all. So I'm just going to, commence with the next story. I'm not going to tell you how I feel about that host outside of the name. Yeah, I don't like her. In other news, I don't know where all these blasts from the past are coming from, but where's Pleasure P?
Wrote that.
Pleasure P claims he wrote Lil Wayne's Lollipop. Says he was never credited for it. I'm a part of the biggest record in history. I haven't been able to celebrate that. In a later article, he says that he's suing for $20 million. speaking of suing,
Rex some more. Taz. Wayne. McMain. I need my fucking plaque for this song, bro. Jim Johnson. Y'all can do something about this. But nobody care about me no more. Rex got my publishing, and he got his name on this record, bro. And I can't get my just due. Before my first album came out, I wrote this song with Static. But I ain't kill nobody. I ain't crash out. I just hope that like.
I get it. I ain't kill nobody because that's if you owe me that kind of money, they'll be crashing and anything. But that's not all we heard. I guess he looked. I'm not going. He looked like he's going through something.
Post that this industry so. But they got one of my brothers on heroin, and I don't even want to talk his business. But I miss him, and I wish I could talk to Slicker. Post, let's talk about it. Let's talk about all these people are.
Hey, he says they got one of my brothers on heroin. I ain't even gonna talk about it. All right, y'all, so let's talk about it.
Oh, then listen. The same people, they got fired. And guess what? We all came up together. So if we're not working together, then what are we doing? I must sound crazy, right? Post that this industry so.
When people run out of money, they prop up a camera and they just start telling mad industry secrets or their rendition of what happened. And it could be the furthest thing from reality. But that's how you know when people losing money, because we ain't hear from this boy in 20 years. Now you wrote Lollipop and one of your band members is on heroin. We seen the same behaviors exuded by Dame Dash. He already told us he got $4 and a loose tooth. Now he props up his camera every day that ends with a Y, and he won't stop talking. The guy who coined the term chatty patty lived long enough to become one. Common denominator? You guys ever stayed awake in math class? The common denominator? Poverty. I wish them the best. This shit's never amusing to me, but unfortunately, I have to deliver these kind of stories. People hit rock bottom. In other news, I told y'all how I feel about Summer Walker right now. She got the podcast or some kind of speaking cast. She does something where it requires her to speak, so that's a no. She allegedly has social anxiety. I can't tell. I just think it's poor work ethic. But now she has a new boyfriend every 2 days. That's pretty entertaining. Where is the damn... Maybe it's on my... Let's see. Maybe it's on... Summer Walker might find her... Yep. I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on today. We're going to get some new board members. Jesus Christ. Oh, hell no. My finger. It can't be here. Right person, wrong story. I'm going to get to Keisha Cole ass in 1 second. Let me just deal with this weirdo first.
Niggas kill to pay these bills. Ronnie got that shit from me. Trina learned from the best. Where you think my mama got it from? I was born first. Niggas kill to pay these bills.
So you know how white people dress up in blackface and you're just like, oh, that's racist. Summer Walker, she's dressed up in black titty. She got a prosthetic boob. It's about my color, a little bit darker. And her and her new flavor of the week, which is flavorless. I don't like that nose. Can't tell people who to like. But Summer Walker would date a lamp if it DMs her. This is her and her new thing, and they're on their way to a pimp theme party, and I just want to see less of her. You know, This is so stank. It's just stank. It stank. He stank. Social anxiety. I'm so shy. No, bitch, you don't be feeling like performing. But you be performing your ass off. This is Summer Walker, y'all. I love Over It. That album had banger and banger and banger. I didn't really care for Still Over It, and I really don't care for her as a person, but you know, who do I like? But that's what she's doing right now, dressed up in black titty with a bum. That's a bum boy. When you are at a certain social level, I prefer to see your counterparts of some kind of prestige. Clean, just clean. This girl, if Gotti DM'd her, the bitch will be on my couch every night making out with my dog. Like, it's that stripper pass. Strippers are very, very yearning for love. I love lamp. I love leather-bound books. That's a Anchorman reference. You niggas may never. But anyway, that's what the girl's doing with her life. And other news of loser R&B singers that are desperate for love. I'm gonna mute it because I don't want my segment to get lost for copyright infringement. Keisha Cole at 73, playing on her desperation for love with her hairdresser and some either Mexican or mulatto kids pulling her back in hopes of people knowing that this is in reference to her sex friend. That's not her boyfriend, that's her sex friend. Her sex friend, what's the boy name again? I don't remember nobody's name because nobody's important. What you doing? Where you been? They don't really know to see you win. What's the boy name? Somebody knows his name. I do too. I'm just drinking coquito. You know how when Honcho, thank you. You know how you watch a show and the people are drinking coffee and they're like, this is coquito. This ain't that kind of show. It's not water. It's not coffee. It is liquor. Honcho. She gives Libras a very bad name. She is a desperate geriatric whore. Not that she's a whore. I just hate I don't play by weakness. She's just a loser. Just a loser palooza. Nothing, no biggie. We see it all day long. Whatever. Speaking of losers, there's a loser that did something nice and it was done in vain. Well, you know what? I know where to find it. So y'all know there is a contract with me and myself, and then one more person, that Nicki Minaj will forever remain number one on the board. But even piece of shit bitches have good moments. Like me. Me. Sometimes I am many, many generosity. Right? Many, many nice. I just prefer not. I'm a scale. Whatever you doing, I'm doing it too, but I'm gonna do it better. If we're being generous, I'm gonna overdo it. Now, if we're being bitches, bring the fire. The bitch that I hate the mostest did something very admirable to a loser who didn't deserve it. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell the story correctly. It doesn't matter if I hate you. I hate everybody. It's not like, oh, I'm not covering the story. She did something very kind, and she wasted her time.
Nicki Minaj sent me money.
Yeah, I heard she sent you like what is it, like I don't want to count your pockets, but it was a lot of money.
She sent me $25,000.
Right, so
nice.
So I heard that you gave it to a charity.
I did give it to a charity.
Why you give that money to a charity?
You know what? I don't know.
Next time.
It's like now I'm like,
why did you do
contacted
that?
the charity last week to ask for it. They had used it already. No. You know what it was? It was like at the time it seemed like the right thing to do.
What?
At the time, listen.
Well,
if
thank
Nicki
God.
Minaj had hired me.
Okay.
If she had paid me $25,000 to do something. Right. I would have said thank you for the work. Thank you. I accept. Right. But somehow and by the way, this is not to say that what she did was inappropriate or I'm not grateful for it. It was a lovely, incredible gesture.
Somebody cut his mic off. I'm not interested any longer. Nicki, I hate you immensely. I probably never stop hating you. But if you did want to lower, you're never coming off the board. No amount of money. There's an amount. But if you did want to get lowered on the board, you could throw away some money, but I won't be giving it to a charity. I am the charity. Stop wasting your time. And then you got the audacity. If Nicki hired me, I would have. Hire you to do what, Pops? You are the charity. You don't have money. The girl, I don't even know why she chose you. You look funny. Your hair's uneven. I was waiting for you at the door. People be missing their blessings because they're their own demise. This man is his own demise. Still hate you. Very kind to act. I'm not impressed. I didn't get it. Nobody did really. Organizations. I went right to somebody's white pocket. Thanks for the donation. Go fuck yourself. They don't be getting it, Pops. They don't get it. I do. Waiting for you to realize. Okay. In other news, we know that Usher has the tour and he's feeding people cherries and you know, he's a married man. I'm not understanding. But you know what? I run a different ship. The mulattoes, the Latinas, they're, you know, very, very submissive doggies. I'm a rough doggy. This is not even on stage. I'm not seeing you move a mountain. I'm not seeing you, daddy coming home. I'm not seeing you burn. I'm just seeing you play with a BBL. And as a wife, you're gonna have to explain to me why outside of your job scope you still playing with BBLs and feeding cherries. This is Grace. Now, I already told this story on Twitter. Now I'm gonna start to feel like you a colorist, Usher. Not only, I ain't gonna be mean. The wife's not gonna catch a stray. Not today. We got the same size butt. And I was at your concert front row. I ain't get a cherry, a herp, a nothing. I gotta be Panamanian? Because we shape the same. This is after hours. This ain't for the show. What you doing, Mr. Raymond? Anyway, the wife is a stronger woman than me. Why? What's this for? What are we selling? Are we selling a concert? Are we selling Fashion Nova? Are we selling Ozempic? Oh, so you just like to feed bitches cherries. All right. Cool. But that's why they deviate from full breed, because the fuller the breed, the harder the punch. It's science. The fuller the breed, the harder the punch. Y'all don't want to get your head knocked off. I understand it. Cool. Go ruin the mulattoes' lives, not mine. Such a sad realization for me that Remy Ma is lame. Ooh, it hurt me to say that. And I'm not scared. You shoot, I shoot too. But you already got a case, so you'll go to jail longer than me. This will be a first offense. And I got law enforcement in my history. I ain't scared. I wanted more from Reminisce. Her name is Reminisce. Now that the cat's out the bag, she gets to talk about the relationship. And it's bleh.
I'm a rapper too, so if you have any plans on trying to get there and talk crazy to me, I'm fight back. New rule. Fight back now.
I ain't gonna do that.
I'm
you
just
might
like,
want to get it though.
I'm just no, I'm not. No,
them shots definitely. There's definitely a shot coming.
I
Ain't
shoot
the shot
back.
you think, but a
Actually,
shot
I
coming.
shoot first. I have a better record at shooting than you.
Fool, you can let him shoot at you. I got something for
No,
him.
I don't know what you listen to him if you want to.
Jumping like stop rapping.
No,
nigga,
I'm not. I'm just like, I was waiting for you to say.
That shit don't even work no more. I don't care.
Put
How
the
you gonna
disclaimer
talk
out
to
there
me
right now. I'm a rapper too, so if you have any plans on trying.
The elephant in the room. Like Geechee went crazy. You know, the whole, can we even talk about the whole Easy to Pat Pooch now that he don't talk as much as they talked on the stage?
Who, Geechee?
Yes.
His third was the blogs for the past 3-4 months.
The blog, okay.
That's what it sounds like.
Every interview, he's so his.
Like I just said for Summer Walker, when you have a certain amount of money, let's say you have a certain amount of money, you're in a different circle. I want to see your circle. The circles is octagoning right now. Like it looks like a circle from afar. You get up there, there's a lot more going on that I wish it's not smoothed out. It's an octagon. The circles are not circling. These boys are ugly. They ugly and they make substantially less. And they ugly. That's too much for me. But you know, you can't tell people who to love, but we can definitely judge. So that's Remy with her ugly boy. God bless her. Whatever. Y'all know NBA YoungBoy is really popular with the kids. He has a lot of money. He's in jail right now. When your mama go on social media and say she's broke, I gotta cover the story.
Rich. Baby, I ain't rich. My child rich. My child do. But you know what? I swear to God, I hope to die. I'm not no money person. I'm not no money person. I don't care about money. As long as my bills paid, that's all I want. I don't ask for no. I don't ask for no jewelry. I don't ask for no cars. I don't ask for money, the trips. I don't care about none of it. All I want is my bills paid. I don't ask for nothing. I put that on my life. I want a job. I swear to God, I wish I could work. I wish I could work. I miss work so bad on my mama. I wish I could work.
Y'all know I can't do videos more than 10 seconds. Unless there was childhood trauma where she made his life harder, I cannot wrap around my head why his mother has to take to the internet. She got a chain on with his name on it, NBA. Anyway, y'all niggas will buy cars, jewelry that costs more than homes, and then y'all mama's gotta come on the internet and tell us you ain't giving her no money. I don't know y'all. Don't want to know y'all, but y'all need to figure that out, because the first person that's gonna know I have money is my parents. Because you know how Jay-Z called Bridget Kelly and said, you got quit that job. That's me. That's me. My parents are gonna feel my money before I do. But you know, when you're a girl child and you know, you have empathy because we hold wounds, so we're maternal. I don't know why people have boy kids. If I could do a genetic pick, and it'd be a girl every time. Boys are so worthless. But anyway, also the Libras in me is telling me we don't know what they, because she looks a little rough around it. You got the titty tat, the grammatically incorrect. She looks a little, you know, hard, haggard. We don't know what. Hey. I didn't tell you thank you. My parents are all right. I keep on asking about money. Maybe today's episode was a lesson for me. I've been giving lessons out all day. A lesson just hit me. It just hit me. I've been looking up and I keep on complaining about money, right? But I have amazing parents. Now that I figured out my blessing, can I have it when I ask for it? Now can I have the money? Okay, let me pull back. I don't know those people, but I do know Judy and Lewis, class acts. Give me 7. Love it. Give me 17 of them. Okay. Y'all know over the weekend, Suki, RayJ, Princess was in a love triangle. It's just so messy. So Suki says that RayJ's in love with her. She's posting the screenshots. They're posting screenshots. There's a screenshot of RayJ texting Suki, your pussy juice is still on my face. It's just gross to even say. Brandy's brother. Right? And it's crazy, because if you're from Brooklyn and if you're in a little circle in Brooklyn, say you be by Seaview Park, say you down with the Crips or whatever, you know that Princess was recently fucking one of the Crips over there. It was even no secret. She was, you know, on his Instagram. And I said, I know this nigga not fucking RayJ's wife, and was. All of a sudden, you fuck, but you know what? We dealing with RayJ. He probably fucked 100 bitches before she fucked one Crip from Brooklyn. So, you are what you tolerate. That's all I can say. Baby, you give the life, you live the life you love. You love the life I'm really Jamaican today. Ooh, you tolerated it long enough. You fought back too late. You became the joke. Now, you gotta stop and see who you're arguing with. If I look like this, and I'm the first black woman poker champion of the world, let's stop. Something just hit me. Princess is the first African American woman poker champion of the world. I don't think you understand how huge that is. Then you take to the internet to argue over This just came out like 10 minutes before I started the show.
I'm unattractive, but your shit got a six-pack to it. It's a real good. It's a very good six-pack. Shout out to all the big niggas like us, we big niggas.
You are arguing over a drug-friendly sibling of a star. You better apologize. Adult gang member, pot belly, hood rat fucking, glasses breaking. RayJ, isn't that Brandy's brother? If your connection to someone is bigger than your name, baby, I'm not arguing over you. Isn't that? Say his name. Oh, his affiliations supersede his reputation. Y'all seen that nigga belly? Is that Suki's baby in there? Is that a Rachetta in there? Baby, you are what you tolerate. You are what you chase. You are what you allow. Princess, baby. When you wake up today, I know Cali is 3 hours back. You should be up. It's 10:30. I want you to walk over to your phone. I want you to open your Chase app. I then want you to look in the mirror and I want you to see this video. And I want you to question life and everything that comes with it. And you tell me if you are doing the right thing with your life. Arguing over, posting text messages, stressing, coming down to Suki's level is nuts. Baby, I need women to reevaluate the women that they see as competition and realize niggas will fuck anything. You just got to pick the right nigga and you didn't. So, that's how I'm going to end today's show. You are what you tolerate. You are what you entertain. Princess, I don't want you to be this. You are the poker champion of the world. That's just Brandy's brother with a pot belly. You ain't got no nigga nose. You ain't got no 4C here. I can't foresee why you would deal with this. Sorrow shots for everyone. See you guys in 2025, Rez. Thank you guys. I had a great time. I had an amazing time. That's why y'all got an hour and a half today. An hour and 38 if you're nasty. If you missed any portion of the show, don't worry. It will be uploaded to YouTube in the next 15 minutes. I want to wish everybody a safe and happy New Year's Eve. I really can't talk about it right now, but someone that frequented my job recently passed away in a car accident from drinking. I know y'all going to be drinking and driving on New Year's Eve. Please drink and drive responsibly. Someone I just interacted with passed away. Guys, we be thinking we have it. We don't. When the time limit is taken off of me, I will talk. Look at that sexy. There's a stranger in my house. Y'all seen them biceps? Patra. You see it? Bop, 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 bop. So it's Bigfoot. Candleship. Miss Grippy. All right. See how I can't take anything seriously? Thank you, guys. No, but I got drunk last night in the club and I thought about it and Skip was like, you all right? I was like, nah, I feel so bad. Honestly, the drinking and driving, you guys don't have it. I got it. Y'all ain't got it. But we'll talk about it more. But I know this is our last show until New Year's Eve because it's tomorrow. Please, Uber. I know it's going to be, can we see Gotti? We want to see the king. We want to see Simba. Look at him, looking for his daddy. Oh no. And a Tuka baby. Yeah, look at you. And a stinker pop. Can I get kiss? Yeah. Oh, he's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. Skip, you want to say hi? Huh? Oh no, thank you.
This is the last show of the year. Right?
Yes.
Oh man, I want to say so thankful to know you. So proud of you. You're doing your thing. This is the last show of the year.
You still mad at me for cursing you out in the club?
Oh yeah. I don't fuck with you, but yeah, great show. What would you eat?
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of trouble, y'all. I ain't got no lunch ready. I was drinking Coke. The show gonna be on YouTube in maybe an hour. I said 15 minutes. All right, love y'all. Please, when I could talk about it more, I will. But it's brand new. If I could tell y'all anything, please, the drinking and driving tomorrow. Don't even looking at it. That's what my God. I'm gonna tell you about that. My God, do this. Don't even looking at it. Someone just passed away, and it's really fucking with my day. So, love you guys. Thank you so much. I had a fucking amazing time. Be safe, though. See y'all on YouTube. Peace. Oh, I got so sentimental. I forgot to be mean. Go fuck yourselves. Boy.